Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Desk Studio. I am your man in Japan, Jay Contra, and the Akihabara Legend Trader, probably my favorite game store in Japan, had a big sale last weekend. And so I want to go over some of the things I picked up. We'll talk about label, condition. You can see my little setup over there. But yeah, so let's just dive in. So first thing that I picked up was this copy of Shenmue. I picked it up because the trader sale was like 500 yen off every second game that you bought. And so picking up a copy of Shenmue 1 for $5. For some reason, I haven't bought Shenmue yet, but here it is. Let's look at the label. So what have we got here? We've got, let's see, the disc, which is graded as an A. This is a very interesting case. And the reason I bought this is actually the first edition of Shenmue. I believe it came in some sort of outer wrapping. It came with, I think, maybe a little booklet or another game or another CD. I cannot remember. I checked it against the other copies of Shenmue that were there. It comes with it. It has a different label to it. But let's see, yeah. So it's missing the other part of being the first edition. I just wanted the game, and for some reason this was 100 yen more expensive. And the qualifier that I should have mentioned was that it's 500 yen off a game that was over $9. And the other Shenmues were like $8. So I picked this one up. Actually, yeah, let's open this up. Let's see what's inside. Yeah, I don't think, no, nothing. Yeah, and it also does not have the obi, although I don't think the first edition would have had an obi. Let's check the manual. The manual is a bit wavy, but that's to be expected. There we go. Yeah, looking at the disc, looks good. Yeah, looks remarkably good. And I'm really, I complain about disc rot all the time, but I wonder what's going to happen to these GD-ROMs. Oh, that's a weird... I don't know. Do you see that? I don't know if you can tell. There's a strange marking, or is that I can't tell if that's no, that's so strange. I don't know. That's weird. It's not, it might be a defective disc. It's not because of poor condition, but again, I don't know. Then we've got the Shenmue Passport. What's in here? What's in the Shenmue Passport? Yeah, I'm ashamed to say I have US Shenmue, which for some reason got to be really expensive, but I just haven't gotten around to really diving in yet. But still, $5 for original Japanese Shenmue. Happy to have it. Let's see. Let's pick out the next thing. What do we got? Oh, we've got Ganbare Goemon. This was $22. Let's read the label here. So obviously it does not have a disc, so you can't tell what the grade is. It has everything. That's what's noting here. So this means it has everything. It's missing something, and it doesn't have the obi, but this is a cartridge game. The only disc games you have to worry about the obi. Let's see. Apparently let's see, what is that? The spacer, the box and the spacer and the manual have Itami. There's like Itami and another word that I can't remember that means sort of like damage, but look at that box. This box actually looks remarkable. And $20 for Goemon. Well, actually, I guess the 15 that I bought it for. Or it's every second game, so I guess I think overall I ended up saving like $25 on the day I bought this. Look at that. Yeah, there's a little crease there. But overall, it's in really good condition. Yeah, I really want to play these. Let's open this bad boy up. The Goemon series is sort of near and dear to my heart. I love the N64 ones, and I've loved the ones that I've played so far. Just I haven't gotten my hands on this one yet. And see, so it says Itami. It says that this has been damaged slightly. And I think it's meaning you can see the crease here just a little bit. But overall, I mean, it doesn't have that wavy, something that'll happen in Japan and might actually happen this week because it's set to rain, but because it gets so humid, eventually your manuals will start to bend like this if you don't protect them properly. Yeah, look at that. Wow, and they even kept the plastic baggie. Then look at the spacer. Yeah, there's some bends here, but it's not, and then a crack. But it's like, whatever. Okay, yeah, all right. If this is going to make it, for less dollars, then by all means, please discount your games, trader. Okay, thank you, Goemon, Gooey Man. What do we got here? Oh, we got the Final Fight Guide cartridge. Finally, my Final Fight collection is complete, or at least my Super Famicom. Because the, Final Fight for the Sega Saturn, I can't remember what the full name is. That is like $300 now, and I'm not paying that. I love Final Fight, but also it's not a beat 'em up, so what is even the point? So let's see. So this is $20, and that's because, and I hope you can tell because of the light, this seems to be pretty common with Final Fight Guide cartridges. This is a thing that plagues a lot of Super Famicom cartridges. Just this back piece here ends up yellowing. It could be because of fire retardant. It could be the plastic. I have not really heard a 100% convincing argument. Sometimes I believe that it's like absorbing the sunlight, but then why would it just be this half and not this half? It could be a lot of different reasons. But overall, just really happy to play it. The thing is, the price differential on Final Fight Guide between the cartridge and the box is incredible, because this is normally a $20 game. The complete in-box version can be anywhere from $80 to $100. It can be $70 if it doesn't have the CD. Weirdly enough, Final Fight Guide came with a CD, and that can often adjust the price by $20 or $30, depending on the condition. Here we've got, Raiden Densetsu. I believe this is Raiden Triad, I think. I can't remember what they called this in English. But here we go. It was $34. Let's open them up. I've been really wanting to play this Raiden game recently. This is actually a pretty good price even in the city. So that actually gets me to thinking about just Super Famicom prices in general. Try not to break the game here. So the thing about Super Famicom is I think the time is done. There was a couple years back, the prices on these games were shooting up astronomically, especially for the uncommon and sort of rare-ish games. And so here we got apparently the box and the spacer, so that the plastic holder inside apparently has some damage. Manual has some damage. Oh, and I can't read that chicken scratch, so I don't know. It says like what? Yeah, I don't know. But looking at it, box looks fine. It's got some, I don't know what even that is. Looks like something might have rubbed off. There might have been a label here. Toei Animation. Wow, so this is 1991 from Toei. Great. Apparently it's got everything. Let's open it, see what's inside. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, okay, clear damage to the manual, but it's like whatever. I don't mind. That's perfectly fine. So this would, I think I've seen this in the countryside for about the same price, and I don't mind paying. This is not something you often find in the box. It's not even something you find in the cartridge. But look at this. It's still got the plastic baggie, and this. So I believe this is the spacer. I'm like 30% sure this is the spacer. I don't see any chips anywhere, so I don't see any tears, so I don't know why they're saying there's damage. Maybe here? So if you want to save a couple bucks, find one that has a slightly damaged spacer. But look at that cartridge. Wow. Yeah, okay, the cartridge itself, I'm surprised they didn't list it. This, I would say, is a couple of points off, just because the plastic is starting to yellow just a little bit. Not that I super mind, but I feel like it would have been nice to save 50 cents, I guess. I'm really trying to get into Super Famicom shooters. And although what I have noticed, and maybe someone else can correct me if I'm wrong, is that I have started to see a lot of the very expensive games for the Super Famicom go down in price. It's stabilized for a couple of years, and I'm actually starting to see the price go down, because Wild Arms forever was a $200 game. Sorry, just don't want to break the box here. Wild Arms was a $200 loose game. I'm starting to see it for $150, even at Mandarake. You've got Undercover Cops, which complete in box was getting upwards of $700. It's now a $500 game. I'm starting to see the Super Famicom prices not just level out, but get cheaper. And then here we got Blazion by Atlas, another shooter that I have been waiting to get my hands on. But then again, a lot of Super Famicom games really jumped up in price, especially those sort of uncommon ones. Like I think Animaniacs, I think that's like a $100 game now if you can find it loose. And even in the box, it's like $300. Like Pocky and Rocky loose is like $80. I think complete in box, it's really quite expensive. Blazion. Yeah, Atlas, it's amazing to me. I only think of Atlas as the RPG maker, but it's incredible the games that they made a long time ago, back especially in the 90s. Like they made what? Groove On Fight, like a yeah, like a 2D fighter. They were making shooting games just all over the place. But yep, again, yellowed back. This seems to be, I wonder just what the percentage is on total titles that had the yellow back. And I wonder, so if you see a bunch of Super Famicom games, if you look at the bottom right on the back, it has the particular back number for this back. So you could find one that has the 901121, and it should be the same as some other games. I guess you could swap it out if you found a really cheap one. Look at that yellowing there, but this is the 920214, and you can tell that the text. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this off. So don't worry about if these labels are on your box or on your cartridge. They will pull off no problem. Yeah, so rest assured. Yeah, see, look at that. But the backs are also different because you can see it has these different labels. And why they did that, I have no idea. Look at even here. It's even got it's got this over here. It's got the line. It's got the Super Famicom cassette, and then it just has the Nintendo logo, patent pending. When did these games come out? This was 1992. Strange. This is 1992. This is also a 1992 game, at least according to the copyright. Someone can correct me otherwise. Let's see. Let's try and take this label off. I would be careful because your fingernail might dig into the box. I'm not going to get out a blow dryer so that I can get the glue off. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it off. You're going to have to dig in a little bit into the box, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just a video game. It's just a bunch of ink printed on some cardboard. And look at that. Yes, it comes off easy, doesn't leave any residue. And then what is that? Oh, it's a Toei sticker. Sorry if I'm speaking into the mic. Just had to get close to the game there. So what have we got? I think, we got one more game, 6 total. It is Area 88. I can't remember. What was this? UNSDF or something? I can't remember what the English name is. A little bit pricey for the complete in-box version at $38. I think this was a $20 game for the cartridge itself. But I love shooters. I love Capcom. This is supposed to be a very good game. So I went out and I got the box. So let's look at this. This is actually a bit cheaper than it should be. Well, in terms of if it was in better condition, simply because it has a lot of problems. The box is damaged, the spacer is damaged, the manual is damaged. Let's evaluate it. We've got a crease here. We've got some rough edges. But overall, remember, this is like a 30-year-old game. Man, if you could find me... Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's probably a price sticker here. You might be able to tell it. There's some brown residue here that looks like it came from a sticker. But then again, let's pull off the trader sticker. Get a good look. See, no residue from the trader sticker. Absolutely appreciate it. Okay, let's open it up. Let's see what's on the inside. Pull this out. The manual, which is supposed to have some damage to it, little crease there. No, overall, looks good to me. Yes, great character illustrations. Sorry, this is very strange. Is that ink going through? Do you see? Is that part of the manual design, or am I hallucinating this, or did someone do something weird to the manual? I don't know. This is strange. I don't know what to believe anymore. Maybe. And look at this. They still have the plastic wrapper. They still have the plastic wrapper. I wonder if Trader is doing that, is putting it in the plastic wrapper, or if they just happen to come with the plastic wrapper. I'd be very curious to see that. But look at that. Label is in amazing shape. Cartridge overall fantastic. See, look at that. It's I don't know if it's even starting to yellow, but still, like, fantastic find. Glad to have it. Damage to the spacer beats me. Maybe this here. So it's been used. All right, so the game has been owned by a person and someone actually played this game. Well, if that is what it's going to cost to save a few bucks on this game, I am happy to pay that reduced price. So, once again, great time, I think, to be collecting the Super Famicom because prices have leveled out and I believe are on the decline. You're not going to go wrong with the Super Famicom. I've really fallen in love with this system over the past couple of years. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite system quite yet, but it's definitely up there. So we've got those. So I bought, what did I get? 5 Super Famicom games and Shenmue just because I didn't have it. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions about collecting in general, being in Japan, living in Japan, visiting Japan, let me know in the comments section. I'm trying to put together a Q&A video for the next month. Just drop me a line and I'll get to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and mahalo.